Well, when I reached that cage, uh, it had a plastic front, clear see-through, so that you were under observation constantly. And there was I believe, a camera up over the door, so that they could. Yeah, there was a camera. All of them have cameras, I believe. But anyway, I was the only one in a cell. I was the only occupant other than the staff, which, to the best of my knowledge, was about a dozen people at least. All dressed in Dallas County Sheriff uniforms, and they were all minority races except for two guys. One of them was a young guy, and one of them was a middle-aged guy, and everybody else was from somewhere else, Africa or India, or everybody else that worked for the county seemed like was from somewhere else. But that was just the impression I was getting, because they didn't speak good to me when they did. I mean, they had accents that sometimes I didn't recognize them, and they acted like they didn't understand a daggum thing I said. But that's been the pattern through the whole deal. Anyway, at some point during this a time in there, the crowd outside, because in my alternate reality, everybody knew what was going on. Everybody was aware. It was a worldwide event. It was like first contact. And I had been inserted into the situation by request, they said. So, I don't know. When I have a delusion, I have a good one, don't I? I mean, I'll go all out. But anyway, there I was, stuck in it. And I had been through with confessing all my sins, and a person that I identified as God Almighty had spoken to me and offered me encouragement and praised my efforts, and just yada yada. That is not a very nice thing to say about when God speaks to you, but I mean, it was the words. I don't recall the actual words. I just recall the feeling that the words gave me, the feeling of added, renewed, strength. Maybe something would happen. Maybe I would be freed or somehow released from it, and that's all I was praying for. I thought I'd been locked up for. I got accused of shoplifting at a Walmart store because I didn't have my wallet. My wallet had been impounded, and they failed to return it to me and denied having it. I've never been without a wallet before that I remember, and it caused me great heartaches. Anyhow, I'd taken a bite out of a couple of sandwiches while I shopped, and when I got up to pay for them, I didn't have any money. So I was accused of stealing merchandise. And while I protested, I made the arresting officer aggravated, and she injured me, taking me into custody, got me aggravated, and I became a little bit offensive, I guess, hostile. I mean, she inflicted intentional pain where it was unnecessary. And to me, that was, that's slapping your face or poking your eye, whatever you want to call it. But when somebody does you like that, it just, when they do me, it just brings out the evil in me, you know, the desire to get even, I guess. That was my mentality. But anyway, I made a remark about getting even somehow, and so I was charged with retaliation. And had to go to county jail. There you go. But I wasn't going to talk about that. Wasn't. Anyway, after 5 days in jail, I wound up in the craft. That's what I'm going to tell you. I wound up in the craft. And I was escorted to it, allowed to enter it, and everybody was waiting for me at the other end. I mean, there was a bandstand set up. That's how many people were waiting and how long they'd been waiting. I mean, people had come from all over. They were everywhere. The world was watching First Contact. I mean, this thing had landed, and evidently, I thought it was attached to the county jail building, because when I came out of the craft, when they took me out of the craft, I went directly into a dungeon, a cell on the lower floor, big vaulted ceilings and plastic covers on the cells, and there were many other prisoners there, all of them in various stages of health. Some of them were very, very ill or injured. Some of them were very aggressive, as I became after time, you know. I mean, you're like a caged monkey. I was. I didn't know what to do. I pounded. I tried to get attention. Somebody talk to me. Somebody read me my rights. Do something, you know. I'm thinking, you know, damn these guards. I mean, I have rights, don't I? But no, I did not, evidently. Not there, at least. And not in the jail. No, sir, you got no rights in the jail. And that's why I wanted to come back and set those prisoners loose that I had left behind when I continued to my heaven, where I was greeted and loved and praised for my efforts, and you know, celebrated. And it was beautiful. I mean, it's glorious. I've never experienced anything like that. I mean, wow. And my shock and dismay at everything about it. I mean, I was incredulous. I couldn't believe anything that was happening. I thought, you know, this was insane. Insane. I'm no savior. I'm no Messiah. But as things were revealed, I began to possibly see where the comparison was coming from, because I was seeing it after a while through the eyes of Jesus. Yada yada. I probably won't. This is just for my notes, what I'm making now.